What in the actual ass? Oh, so. Fuck's sake. Kevin Harvick, you guessed it, wins again. What in the actual ass am I actually doing? Oh my. Oh god. Anyways. How's it going, you guys? It is SpineyDickWho64 here again with yet another video. And for today's video, yeah, by the way, I'm in a new place. This is actually my room, you know, since because my mom, we got rid of our couches. So yeah, I'll show you the process of the studio, or the room that I filmed them. So yeah, so anyways, so for today's NASCAR news discussion video, I am going to be talking about the Monster Energy All-Star Race. And boy, was it hot today. I mean, seriously, I went to my friend's soccer game, and boy, it was fucking hot. It was so fucking hot that, man, my fat ass was sweating. So, yeah. And no, I do not have any Mountain Dews around here other than Jar Jar Big. So, yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, not only that, but for any of you who saw Deadpool 2, hopefully you enjoyed the movie, because I didn't watch it. For fuck's sake. Yeah, I didn't watch it. So, yeah. Anyways, let's just get right into this video discussing about the Monster Energy All-Star Race. So first up, let's talk about the Monster Energy Open. So the Monster Energy Opens, I guess I should move up. So the Monster Energy Open starts off with Eric Almirola on the pole, and stage 1 was won by Alex Bowman. You know, I knew he was going to get into the All-Star Race, and then who else? Stage 2 was won by Daniel Suarez, so that was pretty good for Daniel Suarez, you know. And then AJ Allmendinger, I think one of the fastest cars out of the Monster Energy Open, gets into the All-Star Race, which that was pretty cool seeing. And then Chase Elliott, what do you know? He wins. He wins the fan vote. So yeah, well, yeah. So yeah. Yeah, I appreciate Chase Elliott, and also I did wear this today, but I just took it off, so yeah. So yeah, and then, yeah, you gotta appreciate Chase Elliott. Even though he ran the Sun Energy 1 car instead of the Napa car at the All-Star Race. Also, have you seen his patriotic paint scheme? That looks pretty cool. So yeah, so those 4 drivers made it into the All-Star Race, so now let's get into the actual video. And, so yeah. So, Matt Kenseth started on the pole of this race, you know? And also, can I say, his paint scheme for this night's race, it looked really, it looked really cool, especially that number 6 font. That brings so many good memories, you know? So, yeah. So, in stage 1, we see Matt Kenseth immediately dropping back in the field and whatnot, you know, and right when the green flag dropped, we immediately saw, I think, the best type of racing I've ever seen, you know, because I'll get into more of the racing. So, yeah, now this All-Star Race wasn't really complicated as the other ones where I had to take these stupid-ass tire compounds and whatnot, you know, so, yeah. So, yeah. From what I understand, I think, who the hell wins the first stage? I think it was Kevin Harvick who won the first stage, you know? And also, by the way, my picks for the race was, yeah, I picked Jimmy Johnson. And, I picked Jimmy Johnson to win this race, really just because, you know, just go out, win a non-points race. It meant boost your confidence a bit more, you know. So yeah. So I believe Kevin Harvick wins the first stage. If I'm thinking right, there were four fucking stages in this race, so I wouldn't remember. And then I think the second stage is won by Kyle Busch, and then the fourth stage, Kevin Harvick again. Yeah. So our first incident out on the track was for Kurt Busch. He spun out, so that's the end of Kurt Busch's All-Star race. You know, and really, yeah. And then also, I think the big moment of the race was Mark Truex Jr., Brad Keselowski, Kyle Busch, and Kurt Busch. You know, they all get involved into a big wreck, and it ends their night to win an All-Star race. Yeah. And you had to think the sentimental favorite of the race was, in fact, A.J. Allmendinger. A.J. Allmendinger, I have to give credit to this guy. He ran a good race. He could have been there to the end to challenge Kevin Harvick for the win, but something happened to him, or he smacked the wall, and that was the end of his race. And also, there was another one for Casey Kane. He hit the wall as well. I think it was before the big wreck. Yeah, it was. And also the same thing for Alex Bowman. You know, both of them had pretty okay nights. So, yeah. And then with a couple laps to go left in the race, I thought that this moment was going to determine how the race was going to end. To see if someone other than Kevin Harvick can win the goddamn race. Kyle Larson spun out. Joey Logano spun or turned Kyle Larson by. I had to look at the replay, but he spun for the grass, and good job saving that car, I must admit. So, yeah. And so it created the final restart, and I thought Daniel Suarez was gonna win this race, but then, you know, Kevin Harvick, the closer, the goddamn closer, does what he does best, basically loses the race. So, yeah. So, in the goddamn end, Kevin Harvick wins. Kevin Harvick wins the All-Star race. Kevin Harvick wins the All-Star race. What is life right now? Right. So, yeah, so Kevin Harvick wins the All-Star race. And, what was more better? What was more better? Watching my friend playing a good game, soccer game, or seeing Kevin Harvick win another goddamn race? Option 1. Option 1's pretty good. Yeah, so, yeah. And also, by the way, I'm not watching the FIA World Cup or something like that, but, yeah, I'm already watching a Cup series, so, yeah. But, yeah, so anyways, so yeah, I just want to talk about the rest of the ending results, and overall, what did I think of this package, and should they use it again? So, yeah. So, Kevin Harvick wins the race. Daniel Suarez finishes second. I was hoping he was going to do something there at the end. So, yeah. Good run by Daniel Suarez, nevertheless. And then third is Joey Logano. Good run by him. Fourth is Denny Hamlin. Hey, Joey Logano, man, he's been impressive throughout this whole race, you know? And then fourth comes in Denny Hamlin. Fifth, Chase Elliott, your number one driver. Sixth comes in Jimmy Johnson. Seventh, Kyle Larson. Eighth, A.J. Allmendinger. Ninth, Kyle Busch. 10th, Casey Kane. That wraps up the top 10. Casey Kane went multiple laps down, I think. Then Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Austin Dillon, Jim McMurray, Matt Kenseth. Something went wrong with his car. I don't know what the hell happened. Ryan Blaney. Ryan Newman. When is Ryan Blaney ever gonna cut a break? Is gonna cut a break. Is gonna get a break. I mean, seriously, I mean, this is just. Oh boy, this has just been crappy. This has been a crappy season for Ryan Blaney. Hopefully, you can maybe win though. So yeah. And Martrix Jr. finishes 17th. And then, well, basically, these are drivers who DNF: Martrix Jr., Kurt Busch, Clint Boyer, Brad Keselowski, and Alex Bowman. So yeah, and also AJ Allmendinger finished 8th in the race. So yeah. So yeah. So anyways, this your same old guy wins the race. So yeah. Not surprised by anything. Congratulations. Really, that is really just has been what the season has just become. I mean, now I know this is not a non-points race, but this was a race I was actually excited for, and I was actually wondering who was going to win the race. You know? I was actually wondering I actually wanted someone else different to win the race, plus I didn't even think Kevin Harvick had a goddamn chance. But no, Kevin Harvick, he's just unstoppable, apparently, for fuck's sake. For fuck's sake. God damn it. Man, this was quite a stressful weekend. Well, hopefully it's not going to be like that because, yeah. So anyways, now on to, I think on to the most positive thing of this review, and that is, and that's what I think of the package, the Aero package. I really liked it. I really did like it. And this provided so much good racing that I think that this is kind of maybe the best All-Star race you'll probably ever see. I don't know if it beats the other All-Star races, but no, this was just the Aero package. The Aero package was really good for this race, and NASCAR, if you're listening to this, here's some tracks I recommend you use this package for. Indianapolis, Michigan, and number 3, I don't know. Maybe, yeah, those 2 tracks only. So yeah. Yeah, they should definitely use this package for this race. So yeah, I really do hope that they use this package again, and you know, this package has provided such good racing. Man, it worked last year with the Xfinity Series, and then now with the Cup Series. So yeah. So, yeah, I pretty much don't care if Kevin Harvick won the All-Star race. I mean, good for you. And NASCAR drivers already make $1 million a year. Plus, I also do want to talk about something, breaking news from Indianapolis, and that is something that I'm very surprised for. And that is, today was bump day qualifying. Basically, 35 drivers had to get into the Indianapolis 500 to qualify. And they only allow 33 drivers. And 2 will have to go home. So, yeah, here are the drivers who did not make it into the Indianapolis 500, who will not qualify. You know, and that is James Hinchcliffe did not make it. He did not make it. Now, I'm actually quite surprised, considering one that you would have thought that James Hinchcliffe would have made it into the Indy 500, but no, I'm actually surprised. You know, Mr. Robbie Noonan, you were right, man. A big driver could get out of the race. Well, lucky it wasn't Ryan Hunter-Reay. Luckily, Ryan Hunter-Reay wasn't out of it, but I feel sorry for James Hinchcliffe. You know, I mean, he sat on the pole in 2016, and yeah, and hey, also the IndyCar series, is looking so much better than what NASCAR is today. I mean, look at the many different winners we have. We had Sebastian Bourdais. We have Joseph Newgarden. We have Alexander Rossi. Juan Long Beach. Yeah, I said that right. And then Joseph Newgarden again. And then you also got Will Power. So I have all that 4 different race winners. That 4 different race winners. I'm really excited for the Indianapolis 500. I think I'm more excited for that race than the Coke 600. But, yeah. So, yeah. And then also, Peppa Man did not make it into the race either. I feel both bad for both of these drivers, you know. But, I mean, Danica Patrick made it in. You know, imagine how would have it been if Danica Patrick did not make it in the Indy 500. She would have been crying and weeping and shit like that. So, yeah. But, yeah. And also, I just want to, before I end this video, I do want to sort of talk about what I'm going to do for next weekend. So here's how it's going to go. Basically, what I'm going to be doing, and that is, I will be watching all 3 races on Sunday. Monaco Grand Prix, Indy 500, and then the Coca-Cola 600 for NASCAR. I'm going to be doing all of that for next weekend. I'm going to be doing all that, you know. I'm going to try to stay tuned in for qualifying to see who's going to make it, who's going to get the pole for the Indy 500. Thanks, Dave Land, for the bandwagoner guide. Really appreciate it, buddy. You know. But yeah, I'm very excited for next weekend. You know, for the Indy 500. I'm very excited for that race. You know, and I bet you all of you are excited for that race too. So yeah. Yeah. And really, the qualifying has not begun yet, but I'll tell you who my pick is to win the race for the Indy 500. So yeah. But hey. You already know who I think is going to win the Coke 600. That's Kyle Busch, you know. So, yeah, so next weekend is going to be a big weekend for motorsports, you know. And then on Monday, a good day off. Tuesday, my class is going on. My whole 8th grade classmates are going on a field trip. I'm not going to go. I'm not going to go to that shit. So, yeah, I'm going to stay home. So, yeah, anyways, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, comment down below what you thought of the All-Star race. And are you pissed off at Kevin Harvick winning so much? I got it. This is a nice diecast. You know, so, yeah. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. And I will see all of you in the next video. Have a good night, and God bless you all.